The Rappahannock Area Community Services Board provides public mental health, mental retardation, and substance abuse services to residents of the City of Fredericksburg and the counties of Caroline, King George, Spotsylvania, and Stafford. Since 1970, RACSB has been a state leader in providing a choice of services that encourages individual achievement and increased participation in our local communities. Through collaborative partnerships with the private sector, RACSB is able to ensure a comprehensive continuum of care for our consumers living with mental disabilities. The past year has once again been one of growth and transition as RACSB opened a new group home, received another 3-year national accreditation from CARF, and initiated plans to substantially enhance residential options for adults with mental illness. RACSB operates 5 outpatient clinics in Planning District 16. The clinics provide individual, group, and family therapy, specialized counseling, case management services, psychological assessment, 24-hour crisis intervention, and medication management services. RACSB also operates a woman's place, providing intensive outpatient services for women recovering from alcohol or drug abuse. RACSB completed construction of a permanent Caroline County Clinic facility in November 2007. This new 6,400 square foot facility, the Patricia K. Spalding Building, houses an outpatient clinic as well as a day support site for adults with intellectual disabilities. Patricia Spalding was a longtime RACSB board member and Caroline County resident. In March 2008, RACSB named the Fredericksburg Clinic and Administrative Office Building in honor of longtime Executive Director Ronald Branscombe. Clinicians provide crisis intervention services 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Services provided include pre-screening to determine eligibility for involuntary admission and facilitation of voluntary admissions to local and state psychiatric facilities. Emergency services therapists also serve as the entry point to outpatient services and the Crisis Stabilization Program. RACSB emergency services staff attend all commitment hearings at Snowden at Fredericksburg. RACSB's community-based mental health crisis stabilization program is a safe, therapeutic residential program for adults experiencing acute psychiatric crisis. Individuals are supported and stabilized in the least restrictive environment as possible.
You know, our community prior to crisis stabilization had very few options in terms of going ahead and serving somebody in acute crisis. They either end up in the hospital, end up in jail, which is extremely unfortunate, or they may end up back home and family would need to care for them. Well, the community benefits from having the crisis stabilization program in that, again, there are other options for individuals other than inpatient psychiatric care, which cost an extraordinary amount of money for the community. The crisis stabilization program is much more cost efficient. It's a very welcoming program, so people come in, they're still part of their community, and they're able to go ahead and function within the community as they're getting better.
Plans are underway to construct a new 12-bed facility to be named the Sunshine Lady House for mental health, wellness, and recovery. The facility will be funded in part by a generous $2 million grant from Doris Buffett Sunshine Lady Foundation. RACSB operates 4 supervised apartment programs. RACSB staff provide 24-hour supervision and assist individuals with severe and persistent mental illness in gaining or regaining the skills necessary to live independently in the community. As part of the generous Sunshine Lady Foundation grant, RACSB will renovate an existing building currently owned by RACSB at 818 Lafayette Boulevard for use as an 8-bed long-term group home for adults with serious mental illness. RACSB now has a full-time case manager at the Micah Ecumenical Ministries' new hospitality house in Fredericksburg. Micah and RACSB have entered into a public-private partnership and share in the cost of this position.
MICA is a coalition of churches that formed back in 2005 in order to create programs for the population of homeless that was most not being served by other services in the area that were more built on self-sufficiency.
PATH, which is Projects for Assistance in Transition from Homelessness, is a program where the PATH outreach worker is able to outreach people who have serious mental illness, who are homeless, who might not otherwise come into RACSB for services. It's wonderful to be located at the MICA Center because a lot of them come in to eat or take a shower, and that gives me the opportunity to talk to them about affordable housing, community resources, and mental health services at RACSB, and eventually to help them transition over to RACSB services.
And for us, it's for so many of the people in this population we're trying to target, relationships are the key to getting them to accept services. And it's a proven fact that many other communities have found. If we're able to get them through our doors and build relationships, it's far easier to pair them with somebody who they feel comfortable walking into RACSB, other community services in the area, and accessing those services that can ultimately help them.
RACSB works closely with the Rappahannock Regional Jail to provide intensive mental health and substance abuse services to inmates. Those served at the jail have access to psychiatrists and expanded case management services to seriously mentally ill defendants. A new jail diversion case manager works to divert mentally ill persons who are arrested for minor crimes to community-based programs outside the jail. The regional jail also maintains a substance abuse therapeutic community. Psychosocial rehabilitation services are provided at KENMORE CLUB for adults with severe and persistent mental illness. With a recovery focus, their goal is to offer educational and pre-vocational training. The program celebrates its 20th anniversary in 2008.
The vocational program at KENMORE CLUB is a multi-tiered approach with the goal of volunteer or paid employment in the community. First, members who attend KENMORE CLUB get experience in the work units, practicing good job habits in our 3 units, which are kitchen, maintenance, and clerical. Members are then eligible to enroll in a course called Job Quest that helps them attain job-seeking skills. And those are for members who are interested in pursuing employment. After successful completion of this class, a DRS referral can be made, and DRS services can then be put in place, such as on-the-job assessment, as well as job coaching. We also have training opportunities in the community, and we're here today at Famous Dave's restaurant. I'm very excited to be here because this is a unique partnership whereby our members have been invited to train here at the restaurant in Massaponax. And Famous Dave's has welcomed our members on a bi-weekly basis. We have members doing kitchen prep work as well as side jobs such as rolling silverware. And we're really excited to have this partnership and want to thank Famous Dave's for that. It really helps the members in their recovery process of gaining means to be integrated within the community, as well as to eventually have gainful employment.
Intensive in-home services return youth with serious emotional disturbance back to the community from residential treatment centers and provide services to families of youth who were at risk of out-of-home placement. RACSB collaborates with the Spotsylvania Department of Social Services on the Therapeutic Foster Care Program, allowing children in need of this service to remain in their home community. The Therapeutic Day Treatment Program provides services to children ages 3 to 6 who are enrolled in the Fredericksburg Regional Head Start Program, Spotsylvania Head Start Program, as well as kindergarten and elementary classrooms in the City of Fredericksburg and the counties of Caroline and Spotsylvania. Services are provided in the classroom, and treatment can focus on social skills, problem solving, anger management, communication skills, impulse control, peer relations, personal care, and behavioral monitoring. The Rappahannock Regional Jail Drug Treatment Court is a collaboration between RACSB, the court system, local law enforcement, and government agencies. For individuals successfully completing the intensive program, charges against them are dismissed. RACSB developed a curriculum for the Juvenile Drug Treatment Court program to address co-occurring substance abuse and mental health disorders. Rappahannock Adult Activities, a community-based developmental day program, promotes dignity, independence, individualization, inclusion, and productivity for people with intellectual disabilities in their community.
I feel that the Rappahannock Adult Activity Program is important to the community because so many times people haven't had an opportunity to get to know people with intellectual and physical disabilities. The folks that come to Rappahannock Adult Activities get an opportunity to go out in their community 5 days a week if they choose. And we go and we volunteer in the community. We recycle at the college. We go bowling. We go swimming once a week. We work out at the YMCA once a week. I really enjoy my job. I feel that I'm really lucky to be able to build relationships with people with intellectual and physical disabilities. They're just terrific. What a great group. Whenever I come to work, I'm greeted with joy.
RACSB operates 8 mental retardation group homes, providing 24-hour intensive and structured support. Plans for a 9th group home in Stafford County are underway, and land has been purchased for a 10th group home. Supervised apartments are buildings owned or leased by RACSB and rented to consumers. Supported living arrangements provide consumers with the opportunity to live in their own home or apartment, with staff providing various levels of support. The Sponsored Placement Program matches consumers with families who provide room, board, and general supervision and teach independent living skills.
Sponsored Placement Program is very important to our community. It helps people who are best served in a family setting stay in our community.
It's been great with Ann. You know, Ann's a good person. She's easy to take care of. She loves being here. She loves, we love her, and she knows she's loved. I highly recommend the Sponsored Placement Program. It's been a blessing to our family, and we enjoy taking care of Ann, and it really helps us out a lot too.
The Specialized Transportation Program was created to make RACSB's day support programs accessible to all consumers residing throughout the region. Approximately 60 vehicles travel more than 600,000 miles annually. The Parent Education Infant Development Program serves children ages birth to 3 with developmental delays. In fiscal year 2008, the program provided physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as special education and service coordination to 350 infants and toddlers. Staff works with parents and caregivers to minimize delays and help children reach their full potential. RACSB launched Dare to Be You, Rappahannock Area, in the fall of 2007. It's a free program for families with children ages 2 to 5. This Strengthening Families program focuses on improving communication, decision-making, and problem-solving skills within the family. Free in-service trainings are also available for preschool and daycare centers. Rappahannock Area Kids on the Block teach children and teens with humor, candor, and sensitivity about important issues using the unique medium of puppetry. Kids on the Block create awareness and understanding in our community for people with differences and provides educational information on important health and safety concerns such as childhood obesity and bullying.
I like performing for children because it teaches them about what I have, cerebral palsy, and it helps them understand that having cerebral palsy doesn't mean that I can't do the same things they can do. I can still do the same things, just in a different way.
Yeah, and it's also important for kids to have role models, and good role models are very hard to find, so I like being a good role model. Well, RAKOB is one of those programs that covers so many different areas. We talk about bullies, we talk about health and safety issues such as juvenile diabetes, and about fire safety. So we can teach kids in the community so many different things and help them understand and learn what to do.
The program for teen parents provides school-based education for pregnant and parenting teenagers in Spotsylvania County. The program encourages a healthy pregnancy and nurturing relationship between parent and child. This program is offered through the generous funding support of the Spotsylvania County Board of Supervisors. Healthy Families Rappahannock Area provides support to at-risk first-time parents with free home visitations. Their goal is to reduce child maltreatment and increase school readiness.
Home visits are important because what we do in this program is to provide support to the first-time parents. Most of them, they don't have the means of transportation to move from one place to the other. So the family support worker, which I represent, comes to the house, bring the information, activities concerning development of the different areas, language, intellectual, social, emotional, problem solving, gross and fine motor. And the families become knowledgeable about what is going on with their child's development. The most rewarding thing about this job, about what I'm doing, is to seeing the family growing with their child successfully, accomplishing goals.
Project Link works to help pregnant and parenting women with risk factors for substance abuse or personal histories of chemical dependency. They link individuals to resources to foster their physical, emotional, and family well-being. RACSB remains dedicated to meeting the changing needs of our community. The growing population increases the need for public, community-based services. RACSB cannot do it alone. Success takes the help of partnering governmental and community agencies. Success means continued collaboration. Success requires adequate state and local funding support. Together, we can continue to provide invaluable services to area residents living with the effects of mental illness, mental retardation, and substance abuse disorder while preventing future occurrences.